I love the comment that was just made about trying to reinforce, what the truth is, because really, once you start telling people that, oh, you're going to forget 20% of this, blah, 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 or you're an auditory learner, or you have this, people who come to learn begin to label themselves.
Yes.
And they begin to say, well, I can't do that because I'm an auditory learner, so I'm not a visual learner, or, and trying to get people to understand you don't have to label yourself. You don't have to limit yourself. And I think as designers, it's up to us to find different ways to help people remember, and reinforcement is huge.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if, when we go to design, I love, don't tell them what they don't need to know. Target your information to what they need to know. There's even, as we evolve as an industry, the idea of pedagogy and andragogy is kind of blurring, because we
Mm-hmm.
are learning so much about how our brains work anyway. And it's not so different sometimes, in the adolescent versus the adults. And we've created some confusion, I think, for them at times too, because they really want to define themselves. And the more we tell them what we think they might be, I think it's harming our learners. So I really like targeting the information. I like the positive end of it, and being able to get through that way.
Thank you. And I like that point too. And that could be another angle that we can take with other learning professionals, is to say, how do you, do you believe that Myers-Briggs, right, DISC, learning styles, etc., leadership styles, don't you feel that labeling people perhaps is not necessarily the right way to go? So we can turn that into a question perhaps, and have a good, healthy conversation around it.